Hey YouTube, it's your boy Jay with me, and we reacted to something different. Why it sucks to be scared of what people think. Are you a person that care about what people think and say about you? Cause if you are, this is the perfect video to make you realize you shouldn't give a Say now, I never saw this video, but we about to watch it. You mean I've been like watching a whole bunch of different shit. You mean?
How many times have you stopped yourself from doing something just because you were scared of what people might think?
Mm.
You wanted to start something,
How many times? I, I don't think I act out of what other people think. I never was that kind of person.
a YouTube channel, a business, a fitness journey. But the moment you imagined people watching, judging, maybe even laughing, you froze.
Mm,
You had something to say, but instead of speaking up, you swallowed your words because what if they don't like it?
mm.
You wanted to make a bold move in your life, but then the
It's like you're so scared of what people think that you run into those opinions that you hate, or you run into the ideas that you dislike. So it's like you really shouldn't even care because people are going,
thought hit you. What will people say? And just like that, you backed out. You convinced yourself to wait.
like, what?
Maybe later, maybe when I'm ready. But let's be honest, it wasn't about being ready, it was about fear. This is why it sucks to care so much about what people think.
For
Because
real.
most of the time, the thing stopping you isn't even real. It's not failure, it's
Most of the time, the thing that's stopping you isn't even real. It's all in your mind. We create mental blocks for ourselves, bruh.
not lack of talent. It's not bad timing. It's the made up scenarios in your head. What if they think I'm weird? What if they laugh at me?
All
What if
these
I
what
fail
ifs.
and they see
But
it?
what if you win?
But
Like,
here's the fun.
how come you don't ask, like, what if this succeeds? What if it works out? What if I become exactly what I want to become? Like, we always ask the questions or the what ifs. That's negative. You ain't never ask yourself, like, what if it do work out? I never heard nobody ever say that.
Funny thing, these people you're so scared of, they don't even care that much. Like, seriously, think about it. When was the last time you sat around analyzing someone else's every move, waiting for them to fail? Exactly. You don't. Because nobody actually does that. Here's the thing. Most people are too busy worrying about themselves to care about what you're doing.
Mm,
They're busy overthinking their own life. They're too
golly.
caught up in their own insecurities. They're worried about their own failures, not yours. So while you're sitting there, hesitating, second guessing yourself, wondering if they'll judge you, they're not even thinking about you. And if they are, it's for like 5 seconds. Then they move on.
Mm.
Now let's say someone does judge you. So what? If you do nothing,
So what, bruh? You can literally give food out to the homeless, and someone will be like, well, this food isn't nutritional enough. Like, someone will always have something to say about whatever you do, so you might as well do it.
they'll still have something to say. If you go after your goals, they'll still have something to say. So if they're gonna judge you anyway, why not just do what you actually want?
Do it, bruh.
Think about some of the biggest, most successful people in the world. They were criticized, they were doubted, they were laughed at. And now, the same people who doubted them either pretend they supported them all along or are too busy watching from the
Hell
sidelines.
nah, bro. Hey, I don't think anybody can pretend that they supported me, bro. I know who was here, and even in the mix of my, like, come on, you gotta be a different kind of human for you to really sit here and think, yo, I've been supporting them for a long time, bro. I knew you were gonna. No, you didn't, nigga. No, you didn't.
Here's what makes this fear so dangerous. It steals time you'll never get back.
Mm.
Every day you hold yourself back, you're losing time. And time? You don't get a refund on that.
Yeah, time, bro. Time is the biggest anomaly. I don't even. I'm tripping, but time is the biggest thing for real because there might be things that would work better if you would have started when you were younger, but now you are still continuing. It didn't work when you were younger. You're still continuing as the age, but it would have worked way better if you were younger. But you don't put those limits on yourself. You know that you could do great things no matter where you're at in life. But time is of the essence, and we have to be very careful about what we invest our time into.
It stops you before you even start. You might be capable of doing something huge, but you'll never know because fear made you quit before you even tried. It keeps you in a cycle of regret. One day, you're going to look back and wonder how many things you missed out on just because you were worried about people who don't even matter. Alright, so how do you actually stop caring? Here's
This
how.
video is good.
1. Realize that nobody is watching you that closely. Seriously. Nobody's waking up every day thinking, oh, I wonder what they're doing today.
Nah, you
Everyone's too caught up in their own
you
problems.
never know. You
Your
never know,
mistakes
bro.
aren't that important
Like people go out their way to do people wrong. So that isn't always true. But yeah, it ain't like you wake up in the morning, I got haters instantly.
to them. 2. Understand that regret feels worse than embarrassment. 5 years from now, will you really care about what a random dude from your high school thought of your goals?
Yeah, I think regret is it. Like I think I would like for my life, I don't really have any regrets or anything because overall, the way I acted, that's all I knew how to act in that time. So, um, yeah, it's just the results of my life are the results of what I know and what I was taught, and if I used it or not. I'm not in jail or ever been to jail, so or just the things that I've chose to learn or whatever I learned over the time, it created whoever I was to have these things occur. So it's like I can't be mad that we aren't friends anymore. I can't be mad that things didn't work out. I can't be mad at these things because it's just how it was. Like I don't really regret anything essentially. Um because at that time that's the best thing I thought that I could do, you know? Trying to have hope and faith in something. Cause you regretting something, that means that you ain't learned a lesson in it, or you don't understand the deeper side of what you went through. I feel like nobody should really regret anything in life because it's like I feel like once you start regretting stuff, it'll pile on. Cause now you've accepted being regretful. I don't regret nothing. I really don't.
No, but you'll definitely regret not going after them. 3.
Hell yeah. Like even if I let's say if I was to quit this YouTube shit, years later, I'm always gonna see face to face with people who are getting the results that I want and the kind of thing that I want, and it's working for them, but it's not working quite for me in that way. And I can give up before I even get a chance to eat. Like you just never know. You gotta keep going. That this is why you gotta keep going because like you just never know when things are gonna be better for you. You you just don't. Like I could have had the worst 5 years ever. The 6 year best year ever. So it's all about how you think about things while you're along your path, because it do get tricky.
Ask yourself, what's the worst that can actually happen? Be real. If you post something and nobody likes it, do you actually lose anything? If you try something new and fail, are you going to explode? No. You learn, you move on, you try again.
Yeah, which is why I don't understand a regret. Like you didn't now not speaking up or something at a certain timely manner. I could see, but I still don't feel like I regret anything because what is like whatever God has for you, you're still gonna get it. So how are you gonna regret anything if you're still living and still able to get the things that God wants for you? Because if it was for you or if it was supposed to happen, there's no way for you to ruin it. Like there's no way for you to ruin something that God gives you. Obviously, it's designed for you.
4. Stop overthinking and just take action. The longer you sit and debate with yourself, the more you let fear win. Do something that scares you right now before your brain talks you out of it. Post the thing, make the call, take the risk. At the end of the day, ask yourself this: are you living for yourself, or are you living for random people who don't even know your full story? Because if you're letting other people's opinions decide what you do with your life, you're not even living your own life. You're living for them. And that's not the life you want. Think about how fast life moves. The news cycle moves on in 24 hours. Social media moves on in minutes. People forget what happened last week because they're
Yeah.
focused on this week. Social media moves on in minutes.
No, for
People
real.
forget what happened last week because
This is crazy because it like to keep yourself relevant on the internet, you have your fan base, but then everybody outside of your fan base, they will forget about you. Like that's crazy that you could be the biggest rapper one year, make all this money, and then next year you can be literally poor. You could have no likes. You could have people literally like, "Yo, this guy sucks," but like life is just weird. Like it's not it's not I don't even know how to describe it. Shit just is weird.
they're focused on this week. So, whatever it is you're scared of, it won't even matter in a few days. That thing you're worried about doing, that risk you're scared to take, that move you're hesitating on, it's not as big of a deal as your brain is making it out to be. So, let me ask you, are you really going to let people who won't even remember you in 5 years decide what you do with your life today? Or are you finally going to start living for yourself? If you're done letting fear run your life, drop a comment below. I don't care anymore.
I don't
And if you're
care
ready to
anymore.
break free from this, hit that subscribe button. Because the
Alright,
people
bet.
who stop
Alright, I think this video is done. Let me see.
caring, they win. Your move.
People who stop caring, they win. Okay. Well, I wouldn't tell you. Well, no. Stop caring about what other people think. Obviously, yeah. We don't care about what other people think because at the end of the day, y'all don't feed me. You know what I mean? And they're not even in your like household or your circle. These people don't have your number. These people don't know you. These people don't even have a concept of a hint of who you are. But yet they can share their opinion and it's just so valid. It's not. We are people who are forever changing. You know, the 25-year-old you is different than a 14-year-old you. Even if you guys are doing the same things, it's stuff in between those 11 years that happened, that changed you, that made you look at things differently. So, life, man, life is it needs to be taken very seriously for self, not for others. Don't go to the gym because this is what everybody else is doing, or don't go get locks because everybody else getting locks. That's when you really care about what people doing, what people think of you, because you just doing anything. You just hopping on any trend. You just doing anything. That's why I'm not really even a trendy person with these damn um reaction videos because I really don't care. Simply, it's your boy Jay me. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. What should I react to next? Comment below. It's your boy.